Okay, guitarists, we're going to talk a little bit about how you play the melody to Cookie Jar Blues, the head. Okay, remember the head is two sections. There's the A section and the B section. The A section is an echo or a call and response. One person plays ba-da-nat, the next person plays ba-da-nat. Okay? What I'm giving you is the call or the response. You can do either one, but either way, it's the same thing. It's if you call, you play it first. If you respond, you play after your caller, who up to this point has been JR. Okay? So I'm going to play it a few times for you, and I've also given you some diagrams at the end of this video that show you the A minor pentatonic scale, and that pentatonic scale is... And I played it pretty fast there. That's the scale that we use to improvise. I've given you a diagram at the end of this video that shows you how to play that scale. But the notes that I'm playing are all from this. One more time, I'll play the scale again. Those are the notes that we have on the xylophones, except for F. We're not using F in the scale that I just played on the guitar, okay? But all the notes in the melody come from that scale. I've written out the melody for you in notation and in tab, so you can look at the tab, and I'll play it for you now. I'm going to play it once fast and once slow. At tempo, it looks like this. Here's the B section. Okay, now I'm playing it with no frills or anything. If I were playing it at regular tempo, I might fancy it up, but we'll look at that later. Okay, here it is slow. It's got just a few different riffs. They go like this. And remember, at the end of this video, it's written out for you. I just want to show you the left hand. There we go, there's nice and close. That's the first one. That's the second one. Here's the third one. Okay, we play that 3 times. And one more time. Okay, so you're just using this note, A, D, E, and G here. Those are the only notes you're using for the A section. Okay. Now here's the B section. When I played it at speed, I made a small mistake, but I'm going to start on A here. Okay, the B section looks like this. And then now I'm going to play that section really slow because that's by far the hardest, and it's even a little tricky for me to play. Okay, if you can play this by the time in the next month, I'm going to be really happy. Okay, here it is. And super slow. Okay, so all together we're playing these. So one guitarist is playing the rhythm, and one more time the melody, A section. And again. There's two rests. Rest, rest. And here's the B section. And again, that last lick nice and slow, or riff as we often call it in blues. Okay. So, I hope that helps you a little bit. I'll send you the file with the tab on it as a PDF file so you can read it. Print it. If you are practicing this, that should go into your developmental workbook, okay? It's Sunday night. I hope that you're having a good time. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so what we've got here is what we call an A minor pentatonic scale. And that dash there means minor. Okay. And don't get too hung up on the name right now, okay? Just let's look at the shape, because the melody for Cookie Jar comes from this shape, and this is the shape that we're about to play is what guitarists often learn first. It's the first scale form they learn. So I'm going to write it with numbers first, and the numbers correspond to the fingers that you use when you play the scale, okay? So of your left hand. And I'm just going to scroll down a little bit because this scale starts on the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And we're going to play here with the first finger, okay? And then the 4th finger here. 1st and 3rd. 1st and 3rd, 1st and 3rd, 1st and 4th, 1st and 4th. Okay? So many guitarists will call this a box pattern because it's kind of like a box. You can see there's a pattern. This is 1 and 4 as well as the top 2 E and B strings. And this is 1 and 3. So if you can remember these 3 and remember those, you should be pretty good. Okay? The notes, the actual note names are A, C, D, E, and G. So we're playing all the notes that we play on the xylophone with the exception of F. We're not using F in this scale, okay? It's a 5-note pentatonic scale. Pent meaning 5. Here's A again, C, D, E, G, A again, and C. Okay. Now we've talked a little bit about tonic and dominant. Okay, and in this scale, I'm going to circle the tonic notes with green. So this is a tonic. Actually, I'll make a separate. Here's tonic, tonic, and tonic. So if you're soloing and you end with those notes, you're going to sound good. I guarantee it. Okay? And here's, let's make blue for the dominant. Okay, the dominant is E, so there's a dominant there and a dominant there. Okay? You don't need to get too hung up on that, but try playing this scale, okay? Because this scale here is the basic building block of just about any guitarist who's playing any kind of lead guitar. Okay? It's the scale that we're playing the melody that I showed you in the video. I'm working directly from these. It's these notes that I'm playing. And if you get a heads up and start working on this, you're going to be a little bit ahead of the rest of the class. Okay? It's the same notes that we're going to be soloing on in the xylophone. You're just transferring them to the guitar. Okay? So work on that scale, the A minor pentatonic, and then we'll talk more about how we can use it later. Okay? Good luck. And if you are watching these videos and using them, I really congratulate you, because I think they can be quite useful. And if you want to get into playing guitar, this should really help you out. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. And that's the end of the first video. This is the first time I've done this screenshot thing, so hopefully it's going to help you out. Bye.